Sometimes I wake up my kids and I say, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. And the young guy is like, did you make breakfast? No, I didn't. Then you can't say that, Mom. Getting him all excited for food I didn't prepare. But it rhymes and I like the rhyme. That's it. I like the rhyme. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Today is not a pretty day outside. It's an overcast day. Some people like overcast days, but I'm not those people. That's not me. I need some sunshine in my life. All day, day. You got if you're trying to say it the right way, you have to form your lips the right way. You can't say every day. You have to say day. Form your lips right. Good morning. Good morning. I realize I go a lot. But you know what? When you got these kind of soup cooler lips, it happens even when you're not trying to. Even when you're not trying to, it happens. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to hang out here for a minute. It's 9:57. I know you guys will be signing on right on time. So I'm going to hang out for a minute before we get there, before we start our conversation. Good morning, Mama. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? I see you. I keep on. This morning I woke up and I was like, you got to start waking up, Kai. You got to get back to these morning workouts. But the problem is I'm not going to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then trying to get up for that morning workout is treacherous. I know, I have excuses. I know it's terrible. But I put on my workout outfit so that it appears as if I am working out. It's all about appearances this morning. I have on my workout top so I could at least look like I was working out. Love you too. I love you too. Definitely. I love to see you. You definitely are inspiration. You know that it's not just now, but for a while because of all of the 5K or marathons. I don't know if you even do more than 5Ks. All of the runs and exercise and physical fitness stuff that you do, you are definitely inspiration. I keep telling myself, if Mama can do it, I can do it. Hola, Claudia. ¿Cómo estás, hermana? ¿Cómo estás? I like to see my sister come on here and join me at tea time in the morning. I like to see you here, Claudia. Makes me look. I don't practice my Spanish except for to say "Hola, Claudia." That's the only practice I get. It's terrible. Terrible. I need to practice more. Yeah, I'm going to, Mom. I'm going to. I have to get us back on target. You know, I was supposed to wake the boy up for his class at 9 o'clock this morning, but I didn't feel like it. Like, boy, you didn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning either. Good morning, Rose. So I don't feel like waking you up at 8:30 so you can be ready for your 9 o'clock. Sleep. I'll teach you about voting later. Just do it. That's what you're supposed to do. His class, his 9 o'clock class this week is supposed to be about get out and vote. So teaching him about the voting responsibility, governance, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to just look it up and teach him myself because he hasn't gotten up at 9 o'clock except for once this week. What, Jackie, why can't Vaughn speak for himself? Why is he on your stuff? He's trying to hide, stay off in the cut. Is that what he's doing? Good morning, brother. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, brother through Jackie. That's messed up. I have to have a messenger. That sounds like my brother, Jackie. You just understand. That sounds like my brother. Say this for me. Love you, Vaughn. So you know what I wanted to talk about this morning? I got up this morning, Rose. Thank you, Steve. Steve is not here yet. Is it 10 o'clock, Steve? Come on, get the getting, Steve. Get the getting. Um, so Steve put on the page some things that he wanted to talk about. Yeah, he is a mess, Jackie. Yeah, you right, exactly. I know, my brother. Um, so Steve put on the page some things that he wanted to talk about. Thank you very much, Steve. And Karen put on the page some things that she wanted to talk about. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you very much. There's some other, you guys, the rest of you haven't. Rose sent me a link to, who's this Facebook user that's saying good morning? Anyway, I don't know who you are. Tell me your name. So Rose says she wanted to talk about Sun Tzu's book, The Art of War. So I have that on the list. And as a matter of fact, last night, I was preparing to talk about one of Sun Tzu's quotes from The Art of War. One of the quotes is a very famous quote from the book, right? I was all ready, and I came to the table. I had my cliff notes. I had them out. I was ready to talk about this quote that was speaking to me yesterday and speaks to what's going on right now. And then Rose sent me a message. I don't know why there's no sound on YouTube. Turn your volume up, Steve. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to keep on going. Jump over to Facebook, I guess. I don't know, Steve. So Rose sent me a link this morning. See, Rose is the knitter at the table. Rose knitter, just in case you guys didn't hear me enunciate that, knitter at the table. Rose knits with needles. Kai knits with a loom. Rose is going to teach Kai how to knit with needles. But in the meantime, until we get to those lessons, Kai is knitting with a loom. One is not better than the other. You people who think, you're just doing this with a nifty knitter, or, oh, you're just doing this with a loom. Look, did you do it at all? Did you make a hat? Did you make 3 hats? Did you do anything? Let's not downplay how much work it is to knit, period, with the needles or the loom. Okay? They created a loom for a reason. Use it. Don't be ashamed. Anyway, so because Rose is the knitter in the family, anytime I knit something, and she's the one who actually inspired me to get back to knitting. I saw Rose knitting. We were having a conversation and she was knitting a blanket. And I was like, while I'm sitting here, why don't I go get my yarn and my little loom, and why don't I knit? And so I did. And you guys know I'm obsessed when I'm obsessed. And so I've now made 3 hats, right? When I could have been doing something else. But anyway, so I sent a picture of my latest hat to Rose yesterday. And this morning she sent me a message back and she's like, oh, that's really cute. And I said, there's some imperfections in it. You can see where I changed stitch. I'm going to say changed stitch because this was an accident, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. I couldn't keep count. Like, wait, am I purling or am I knitting? What is purl 2, knit 3, knit, purl 3, knit 2? I forgot. I forgot. And the problem is when I'm doing a different stitch, if I put it down, I don't remember what my last stitch was. Now, I say, okay, I'm going to always end on purl. So every time I pick it up, I know I'm at the knit. That's what I say. But when I go to pick it back up, I'm like, wait, did I end on purl? Do I always end on purl or do I always end on knit? Okay, right. Was it purl 3, knit 2, or purl 2, knit 3? I can't remember. And this change was before I even put it down. I was knitting. I couldn't remember. What the heck? Wait, was that a purl or was that a knit? Was that a purl or was that a knit? And by the time I got to here, I don't even know what this stitch is. Oh, I think this is the knit stitch. So I knitted 1, 2, 3. I knitted 3 times here, but I was only supposed to knit twice. I was supposed to purl 3 times and knit twice. Good morning, Stace. So this is where I messed that up. And I could have pulled it apart. But pulling it apart, I had already pulled it apart 3 times. This would have been a 4th time, and I already did all of this. And this purl stitch, that's a lot of work. No, I'm not pulling it apart. I'll fix it. I'll just keep on going and I'll hopefully stay consistent. And if I don't stay consistent, maybe I'll mess up again someplace else and it'll look like I did it on purpose. Good morning, Karen. So when Rose looked at this morning, she says, where you change stitch, it looks like you did it on purpose. Well, all right. Well, that's what I did then. Yeah, Rose, I've tried the notebook thing where I write down what the pattern is and then I cross out you're gonna have to teach me a better way to do the notebook because trust me, I still mess that up. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, niece. I'm glad to have you at the table this morning. So when Rose said that, she said, it looks like you did it on purpose. And ding, 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 the lights go off in my head. You guys know it doesn't take a lot to get my attention span or get me focused on something else or to get me thinking about something else or for another thought to come through my mind. And I thought, I don't want to talk about Sun Tzu's Art of War this morning. I want to talk about imperfections. This hat is not perfect in the sense of it has imperfections. Good morning, Bernadette. It has these imperfections, and I know when I see it, dang, you messed up there, you messed up there, you messed up there. I see it. You messed up, girl. Oh, and I look at it and I'm still like, it's beautiful. Messed up and all. It's beautiful. And I posted on Facebook and I've got somebody sending me a message talking about, oh my God, Kai, that hat is so beautiful. And I'm looking at it like, wow, I made mistakes. Yes, Stace, you and T need to get on your subjects. Thank you. I made mistakes in this hat. And yet anybody who looks at this hat would see this hat as perfect. And if you don't get off my feet, if you don't see my hat as perfect, you can kick rocks, okay? Gotta throw in some youngin' lingo every now and then. Keep yourself young, right? You can kick rocks. This hat is perfect. And as I was chatting with Rose about this perfect hat, I'm like, that's what I want to talk about today. That's what I want to talk about. Because when I looked in the mirror this morning and I saw my eyebrows, I was like, girl, you need your eyebrows shaped up. Good morning, Mom. You need your eyebrows shaped up, right? They're not perfect. Your hair is not perfect. You need a haircut. You need a haircut. And look at the coloring in your hair. Girl, please, what kind of hair dye is that? It's all patchy all over the place, but it's perfect for me. And at the same time, I'm looking at all these imperfections in myself, and I'm like, damn, you fine, girl. You fine with no lipstick, no makeup. Mistakes, lessons learned. And so, right, who is that saying that? Who is that? I don't know who this is that's making that comment. It only sang at this thing. Anyway, yes, who said that? That's my life. Mistakes, lessons learned. And so linear, a liner or powder will help and hide. No, that's the point, Rose. I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to hide anything. How many times do we go through life? We're trying to do everything perfectly. We're trying to have the perfect job, the perfect house, the perfect kids, the perfect body, the perfect diet, the perfect haircut, the perfect eyebrows. We're trying to be so perfect for what? I am perfect. With my mole that I have to scratch, yes, and I've had it looked at. It is not cancerous. Before you guys tell me, go have it looked at. I do pay attention to that. With my imperfections, every single bit of imperfection that I have, imperfection. And yet, others see us as perfect. We are so critical of ourselves. So critical of the work that we do. And everybody else is out there like, what are you talking about? You got your shit together. And all the while you're sitting there like, no, I don't have my shit together at all. My shit is falling apart, completely falling apart. But you see me as having it together. Okay, all right. Well, that's what I'm going to own. Rose said, this looks like I did it on purpose. So other than this conversation that I'm having with you, because I'm trying to make a point, other than this conversation, This was done on purpose. I don't need to point out the imperfections to other people. Why? Why do I need to point out my imperfections to you? If you see me as perfect, because you do, right? Y'all know I'm perfect. Let's just go back there for a minute. Let's just make sure we are all in agreement that Kai is perfect, okay? If you see me as perfect, why do I have to point out where I'm not? Why do I have to tell you, point out where all the flaws are when you don't see those flaws? What you see is this beautiful, beaming light of perfection. Now, I'm not going to come back talking about, okay, but anyway, my nails are not done. Well, because they are done right now, right? But still. Don't point out your imperfections to people. I don't need, and is it an insecurity? Is it an insecurity that when I posted this on Facebook, I said I missed a few stitches or something like that? Before anybody could say, girl, you messed up, I had to let you know I messed up. Why? Why did I have to do that? Good morning, Alicia, with your tardy slip. Good morning. Elaine says, if you start with the premise that each person on this planet is perfect, only then can you focus on reaching goals you set for yourself. Everybody ain't perfect, Elaine. Everybody ain't perfect. Kai is perfect. Elaine is perfect. Tobiah is perfect. Suli, Alicia, Vaughn, Jackie, y'all perfect. Denise, y'all perfect. Suli, did I say Suli? Bina, Rose, Darlene. Look, I'm trying to name everybody who comes to the table. Y'all know I'm gonna miss some names. Crystal, Maya, Steffi. I'm gonna miss some names. Everybody at this table is perfect, but not the rest of them folks. I ain't gonna give them perfection. But I get what you're saying. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm kidding. I'm on a different note today. I'm not so tired today. Right. Yeah, I hear you, Elaine. Some of them people perfect in their stupidity. Adrian, I have a slam poetry teacher that told us, do not apologize for your art. We do not need disclaimers before we share or present our art because it is yeah, that's the thing. Right, Adrian. That's an insecurity. Before someone else can tell you, can point out something, you're so worried that somebody else is going to point out your flaws that you wear your flaws on the outside. You're pointing out to everybody, here's all my flaws. Why? Let's cut that out. Kai, for sure for Kai. Look, this is my hat. This is a beautiful hat. I made this hat. I'm actually going to give this hat to my niece. I like the way it fits. Suli, you made a comment about the way it fits, but it's a little too small for a big head person like you or me. And I don't mean we have big heads. I mean, we're adults. It's a little too tight, especially somebody with hair like you with hair. And as I'm growing mine, it'll be a little too tight. So this I really made for my niece. I'm going to send it to my niece. My great niece, I guess I should say. So it's a little girl's hat. So, but that's the thing. Why do we put these disclaimers out there? Wear your sunshine. Wear your sunshine and recognize your own sunshine. Allow your shine to shine. Walk into the room, brightening up that sucker. Tobias says, once you accept your flaws, no one can use them against you. Yeah, but the thing about it is yes, you have to accept your flaws. That's true. But what I'm saying is you don't have to point your flaws out to other people. Let's forget about that. Let's forget about the fact that we all have flaws, right? And since we all have flaws, if we are focusing on positive thinking, how about we not point out anybody's flaws? How about I not come to you and say, hi, my name is Kai and I didn't stitch this right. I made a mistake. How about I just say, hi, my name is Kai and this is a hat I made. Now, if you want to be an asshole and point out how the stitches look different, what does that say about you, right? It says more about you than it does about me. I'm just going to wear my shine. I'm going to shine whether it's shiny or not, right? I'm going to be the sunshine. I'm going to allow myself to shine no matter what is not going right in my life. Isn't it Susie says, love that. Wear your sunshine. Yes, Queen. Rose says, we don't have to do that all the time. The flaws are character. Right. Right. But how confident are we in our perfection? How confident are you that you are perfect exactly how you are? That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be working out because you want to be more physically fit. But you are perfect where you are at this stage today. You are perfect. Whether you got the mealy arms that need to be doing push-ups, and I didn't start and I said I wasn't, I will. Don't worry. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I will. I will. I will. It's going to happen. Okay? So, we're getting there. No matter what you're working on, what you're working towards, allow that you are perfect where you are today. And you're not working towards something else because where you are today is not good enough. No, today is good enough, but tomorrow is better. And then tomorrow's will be good enough. And then the next days will be better. I mean, we're not talking about don't grow. We're not saying that. We're not saying don't focus on healthy changes, healthy lifestyle changes. We're not saying that. Rose says, fine like an aged wine. Exactly. I am whole, perfect, and complete. Exactly. Whole, perfect, and complete right now with my broken self, with my anxiety, with my stomach issues, with my procrastination, which probably is anxiety. Look, I was knitting when I should have been filing taxes. Yeah. Be accountable, Kai. No, yeah, last night I went on Sully's page and I was like, yep, I ain't do it, so I'm reaching for an extension. How much time does it take for you to put your damn taxes together, Kai? Well, put the knitted hat down. Stop knitting and do your paperwork. I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with that. You should recognize your flaws as the beautiful pieces of you that contribute to your unique self. Right. Stace, you stole my personality. I sing or have a song in my mind all the time when people say a keyword. Right. No, I didn't file my taxes. No, Sulie, I did not. I went on your page and I went to the extension and I filed for an extension. And guess what time I filed for that extension, y'all? I was knitting until 11:50. I was knitting. I'm like, damn it, go, Kai, put the hat down, file for the extension. Now, all day yesterday, I was like, Kai, you need to put this stuff down. You need to focus on your taxes. And I didn't. I didn't feel like it, okay? I just didn't feel like it. So, but I'm perfect. This is who I am. I accept it. 11:57. My extension got approved at 11:57. Y'all, 12 o'clock is the cutoff. What the hell you waiting for, girl? You know what? I'm perfect. Me and all my imperfections, I am perfect. I know, Sulie, it's a shame. I know, but hey, I accept it. I'll do it this weekend. I will. And I'm probably, for the first time in a lot of years, probably going to get some money back. Probably, maybe, because of all this moving and expenses and all that stuff. I'm probably going to get some money back for the first time in forever. Karen says, as long as I know I'm not perfect, that means I can make goals to be a better me. No, Karen, no. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is you are perfect. That's what we're saying. You are perfect. Imperfections and all, you are perfect. Rose, I ain't answering your call all day long because I know you're going to go off on me, so I'm not going to answer your phone calls, just so you know. I'm going to be like, I'm sorry you're breaking up. I'm just kidding. I won't ignore your call, Rose. Or Karen, you can simply improve on your already perfect self. That's right, Karen. You are perfect right now. But perfect can get better and better and better. It can get better and better and better. But right now, today, you're already perfect. Exactly. You have. Guys, you just don't even understand how, you guys do it. I do it. We beat ourselves up. Perfect in your imperfections. Exactly. There is nobody out there that does not have 1 or 2 or 20 imperfections. Excuse me, it's overcast day. I'm gonna be hemming and hawing over here with the overcast day. One can change what their perfection looks like. Yeah, I like that idea. Perfect. What's perfect today? The way you look perfectly today isn't going to be how you look perfectly tomorrow or the next day. But every day you are perfect. Period. And that's what you have to think about yourself when you look in the mirror. When you're brushing your teeth in front of that mirror every morning, you have to look at yourself and say, even with this crud in my eyes, I am perfect. Even with my postnasal drip, I am perfect. Today, this is what perfection looks like. Tomorrow, perfection will look like something else. But today, this is what perfection looks like. And I am 100% comfortable with my perfection today. And I am loving my imperfect hat, which is perfect. I'm loving it. Loving it. And there's no way that when I was younger and I had hair, I would go to the hair salon, get my hair done because I couldn't do this is when I was wearing it straightened. I would get my hair done. And then the hairstylist, she would put it in all these beautiful, curls and perfectly place each curl all over the place and lay it just perfectly. And I would look at myself like, that is absolutely not me. And I would bend my head over and shake my hair and do this and shake it and toss my head back. And I'm like, yes, now that's me. It was a mess, but it was a perfect mess. I don't want every hair perfectly placed on my head. I would love it if my eyebrows were perfectly shaped every morning, but they're never going to be perfectly shaped. My name is not Shay. I know Shay is not on this feed right now, but Shay be hooking her eyebrows up. They are perfect. And you understand me? Perfect to everybody, not just Shay. I can't do that, and I don't care to do that. I don't care to spend the time to learn to perfect my eyebrows. They didn't grow perfect, so let them not be perfect. I don't care to spend time to make sure my lining is exactly perfect. This is how it grows. I'm fine with that. And I used to not care about making sure my nails are done, but I got a little hooked on getting my nails done, but they're still not perfect. Purposely not perfect. I don't, when you go to the salon, they usually cut them the same length. Well, no, my nails don't grow the same length. No, leave them how they are. Just shape them up. That's it. If I get them cut back, that's fine. And that's when they might be the same length. But whose nails grow out perfectly the same amount on each finger? Nobody's. And I like to wear my imperfections proudly. This is natural now. These are just nails with some hard polish on them. These are not fake nails. It's my nails with hard polish on it. I don't want to be perfect the way others may define perfection. My perfection is in my imperfections, right? Even though my C19 self haircut has me looking like Theo's Gordon Gartrell shirt, I'm perfect. That's right. You're perfect, Steve. Just don't show up at the barbecue looking like that. I'm playing. Show up however you want, Steve. You're going to be perfect looking a hot mess. But that's the thing. Do you know I have not put lipstick on since we came out of coronavirus time? And do you know that's the first time since I was 16 years old that I have been comfortable not wearing lipstick? And the other day when I took a picture with one of my hats on, I think it was the second hat I made, it's has one of the filters on Facebook. Someone says, this could be a hat commercial, it could be a glasses commercial, and it could be a lipstick commercial. I didn't have any lipstick on. No lipstick. That was Kai's natural lips. For the first time in some years, y'all don't need to know my true age. In some years, I'm absolutely comfortable with zero makeup on. Zero. I used to always wear chapstick, a colored lip gloss, something. I always had to have something on my lips. And now I'm walking around with nothing. And I'm perfect. And I see so much beauty in myself where I have not seen it. You are perfect. You are perfect. I was going to sing Barney's, but that's special. You are special. You're the only one. You're the only one like you. Yeah, that's Barney, who Sully was afraid of. I know. I know. Big purple dinosaur. Anyway, guys, we are at 10:26. I'm not going to stay on. I'm not going to try to think of too much more to say. Karen says, my mother always wanted me to dress a certain way, and she often made me feel bad, but I'm a jeans and t-shirt girl, and I feel perfect. Girl, look, everybody needs a good pair of jeans and a fly t-shirt, or just a comfortable t-shirt. That's me too. Look, for real, sometimes I'm a sweatpants and t-shirt girl. Put me in jeans and a t-shirt any day. That's my most comfortable space, right? Absolutely. And I remember I had to teach my mama that she needed to own a pair of jeans. You own the right pair of jeans. Jeans can fly to just about anybody. Sweatpants, t-shirt. Look, yeah, listen, when we come out of coronavirus, I don't know if I'm gonna know how to dress. I don't know if we talked about undergarments yesterday. Look, I don't know when the last time I put a bra on. Like Adrian says, this weird period of time has really transformed some of us. I haven't worn full makeup in months, some mascara and eyebrows. It's been awesome. I feel so good. Right. And the key, Adrian, is that when you are back in the world on a regular basis, don't go back to your old ways. Embrace this new self. Embrace this new self. That's what I have to do as well. Embrace this self. I don't need lipstick. I don't need it. I love it. I can still wear it. You can still do the full makeup when you want to. I mean, I've always had a full makeup case, right? But you do it when you want to, not because you feel like you have to. That's the key. You're beautiful without it. You're beautiful with it. It's just like putting on a gown, right? You put it all on together, but you don't wear that gown every single day. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me at the table this morning. Rose says, I won't be able to fit my clothes. I have 10 pounds coronavirus. C19 weight. Yeah. You need to be waking up with Sully then, work it out with Sully and Mama Denise and working it out. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave on that note today. Thank you so much for joining me at the table this morning. Elaine says, mothers push us to their idea of perfect so that in the end, we can each find our own idea of perfection, having experienced both sides. Yeah, mama, that's what a mama would say. Nah, that ain't right. I think that sometimes you're right. Mothers do push to their own idea of perfections, but I think that a lot of mothers nowadays are allowing their children to express themselves from an early age rather than pushing their own idea of perfection. And I think that's actually a better approach to have. I know with all of my kids, I have allowed them to be individualistic with their attire, with the understanding that there are certain days and certain times where they have to dress the way I want them to, what I feel is appropriate, but they have free range to dress however they want at any other time. I think sometimes mothers and fathers can be a bit overbearing and kind of contribute to the dysfunction. And it contributes to dysfunction in the household. It also contributes to lots of insecurities with the kids. So yeah, but no. Rose, you don't have weight. You have new curves. Right. Have a wonderful day. You too, Bernadette. Everybody have a great day. I will see you here tomorrow. Same time, same place. And I'm right on time without Rose. Oh, dang it. I see it. Yes, Elaine, the intentions are good. I agree. Sometimes the intentions are good. You're right. Anyway, I will see you guys here. Same time, same place. Have a wonderful, glorious day. Make sure that you stay safe. Please stay physically distanced. I keep trying to make sure I'm not saying socially. Physically distanced. Continue to come up with creative ways that you can connect to people in the same space, but physically distanced, like maybe at a park, but you stay 6 feet apart, maybe on a hike, but you stay 6 feet apart, blah, blah, blah. Be creative so that you're getting the connections that you need, the physical connections, even though it's 6 feet apart. Make sure you're washing your hands. Make sure that you're sanitizing your frequently touched surfaces in your house as well. It's not just about washing your hands. Just, keep your space clean. Keep your space disinfected. And wear your mask. Okay? Have a wonderful, glorious day, and I will see you